So, Hamid, how are you?
Hi, sir. I'm good, sir.
You're good? What time is it here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What time is it here where you live?
10:28, sir.
10:20.
10:28.
We are after summer, so we are 4.5 hours. Before it was 3. You don't change the time zone in the time in summer? Vedan, hello, poet from the universe.
Hello, Andreu.
Vedan, do you know?
How's
Do you
everything?
change time in summer in India?
Do I what? Sorry?
Change your time for summer.
My time right now, it's
I mean, you
10:30.
don't have here in India. You don't change the time in summer. You don't have that summer time.
Summer vacations, you mean?
No. Summer time.
Summer,
No.
the season.
No. I think you don't have it. Emily, good afternoon. Good morning for you.
Morning.
Emily, do you change the time in summer here in Canada?
Yeah, daylight savings time.
You have daily time saving,
Yeah.
DST. So, Vedant, you don't know what DST is?
No.
Because
if I
you
don't know
all
about
year
it, then
long
we don't
have
probably have
the same time.
Yes, the same time entire, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, now
Canada
I get it. Okay.
And Spain
Yes,
and
yes.
other places in the world, we do change the time 1 hour in the summer, and then we do the back in autumn.
You mean like the nights are longer and the days are shorter?
You mean
That
that
thing?
when we have meetings these past summers, Spain to India was 3.5 hours of difference. Now we are 4.5.
Oh, like you changed the GMT plus 1 into GMT plus 2, right?
Not exactly. No, but it's something that you don't have, so you don't understand what is this. What is this?
Yes, exactly. We don't
Sorry.
have.
Mahinur,
Yes, hello. How are you?
I'm not seeing you.
Yes, 1 minute.
Take your time. So. So then, in summer, when we have the meetings, the Liquid Galaxy meetings, India and Spain was 3.5 hours of difference. Okay, but now we are 4.5.
Oh, I get it.
What's the reason? Because there are several countries in the world that make that strange change of time zones in the, not time zones, but adjusting their time to daily saving times. That means that we put the watch 1 hour before, just for having more light. So you at India, you don't change the. No, what I mean is that for you is 10:30, and for us is 1 hour. So I didn't know that I didn't remember that you don't have this thing of DST. So for you it's a bit late.
Yes, I do get what you're saying though. But do you all have to change the time manually, like with your own hand?
Well, computers
club.
or watches or smartphones do it automatically, of course. But you have
What about
all the
analog
house
watches?
plenty of watches that are not automatic yet. You have to go every watch changing it by
Yeah.
hand. Mahinur. Hello.
Hello.
Mahinur, do you have change of time in the summer? Daylight summer?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
So India didn't have this, do not have this. Okay. We will start in a minute. So Atarva, Ariane, and Saumya, Anaya, we have to have the camera open, please. Good afternoon, Gotsi.
Good evening.
How are
Andreu.
you, man?
I'm fine today.
You're
How
fine?
about you?
You always have the camera so low. Lower your camera. We want to see a piece of your body. That's better, Gotsi. Atarva, we see you now. Ariana and Saumya, we are not seeing you. Saumya, hello. How are you?
Hi, sir. I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good, thank you. Ariane Prakar, now we see you. You're muted, so if you guys want to say something.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Hello.
No, I was. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening. Ta-da. A minute more. 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 8, and Anaya, Anania. Is that a colleague of you? No, Mahinur is not a friend of you. No.
Hello, sir.
Hello. We don't
Hello.
see you. You're in a red dress. Okay. You and Amit, you are the red ones in the meeting.
Yes, sir.
You have a red dress and Amit has a red background.
Okay, that's lights, sir, actually.
No
That
problem.
lights.
So, let's gonna start the thing because there are more people on the meet. They have to be, but maybe they arrive late or I don't know what's going on. So let's gonna start. Thank you for coming. Remember, this is gonna be recorded. This is already recorded. We will post this later on the community. This is the way. This is the question because I want to show your faces because it's gonna be public and it's better than have the camera stop. So those are the slides for today, and let's start with the thing. Unless I told you, you are very good. Have your mic closed, and then when there is a question and answers, we will. Anaya, your camera is again off. Okay, let's go. So this is the agenda for today, and you have read on the Discord, I hope. We will have a brief presentation of new contributors. When I say new, I mean the ones that haven't been at any moment at the presentation. Some of you have been already there. In this presentation, you have to say your name, your city, where do you live, your country, studies and interests, and I don't know if you have any kind of project presentation. For project presentation, I say ideas. It's not project presentation. Some ideas for projects. 2 minutes maximum because we are. At this moment, we are only 12 people, but at some point, there are something like 40 persons on the meet. We will have a few announcements regarding the agenda of GSoC because it's now, there are some news now. And we will talk about a few questions like creation or a Flutter interest group. We will talk about volunteers for these autumn tasks. And meetings till January that we will have. I will show you some photos from the summit, mentor summit that we have in California, and I will answer your question. Anyway, in the middle of my presentation, I prefer you do not stop me, but if there is something very, very important, raise your hand and I will give you a voice. Okay? Say yes. Yes. Good. So again, really? You want to talk now?
No, sir. It was by mistake.
I got you. So again, have your mic silent, raise your hand, be polite. And the thing again, I remember Mahinur and I don't remember who was the other time. 2 persons for Micah Google Docs to write some notes from today's presentation. Who are volunteers? Raise your hand physically. Someone has to open. Emily, thank you. And Rohit. Okay, thank you. Emily and Rohit. Emily, start you a document, okay? A Google Docs. Share it with me, and share it by what? Because I prefer not to use the. No, use the chat on the Meet, because if not, it will be a mess. Share the link here for Rohit to get it, and then you two are the ones that are gonna be taking notes. Okay. Hello, Jay Bardak.
Yes, sir.
Your camera is closed. You're fast, Emily. Thank you. Rohit, pick the meeting address. Good.
Got it, sir.
So, any note you want to take about the Meet today? Okay, let's go into the thing. So, for new presentation, new people here on the Meet that has never presented in this kind of Meet. So, Amit, is your first time here?
Yes, Andrew. First time.
So, introduce yourself briefly, please.
So, my name is Amit Kumar. I am from Sonbhat, Uttar Pradesh. Currently pursuing BTech in computer science, and my area of interest is developing apps in Flutter and also in Java in the Andreu Studio. And that's all.
Good. Rohit, you are not new on this thing. Saumya, introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, I'm Soumya Bhattacharya from Kolkata, and I'm pursuing BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from National Institute of Technology, Durgapur. And I'm an aspiring Flutter developer. And I also take interest in UI UX designing as well as programming in Java. Thank you.
Thank you. Aryan, you are not new, I think. Aryan Prakar.
Yes, sir. Pardon for the background noise. Actually, I'm traveling. My name is Andreu. I'm pursuing BTech. I'm sophomore at IIT BSU, and I have interest in astronomy. So I'm also a member of the astronomy club at my college. One of my seniors contributed here last year, and I intend to work in Python or something related to machine learning. And other projects are also I would love to be part in other projects also.
Okay. The guy with the hand on the mouth, Vedan, say hello at least.
Hello. I think Aryan is a colleague of, a classmate of Manash, I think, from last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
He's secretary at the.
Vedan, you're a mentor this year.
Yes, I am.
So it's your first meeting as a mentor. So enjoy.
I am enjoying, actually.
Okay.
Excited.
Okay, close your mic. Emily, 20 seconds.
Hi, I'm Emily. I was the Google Code and Graham Prize winner with the Quick Galaxy a couple years ago, and also a past mentor in last few Google Summer of Codes. I'm currently a computer science student at the University of British Columbia. Excited to meet y'all.
Thanks. Atarva, you are also not new, but you can introduce yourself. Kumar.
Okay, so am I audible?
Yeah.
So I am Andreu and I am currently a third year computer engineering student from VJTI Mumbai, and my interests lie in Flutter development and Android development, and I have been part of the community since last year. So I hope to contribute this year. Thank you.
Okay. Vedan, could you please send the link of the meeting to Josh? He's saying that he's not finding the calendar,
Sure.
I can send him anything because I am pretty busy with all my screens doing the recordings. Send it,
Yes, don't
please.
worry about it.
He's invited, so I don't know why. Okay. Another person is having trouble to enter. This is the thing when people start late to the party. Okay. Gotti, you are not new, but introduce yourself.
Myself?
Introduce yourself.
All right. Okay. You all have Gozi Williams, but I go by Gozi Williams. I'm in the city of Ibadan, Nigeria, West of Africa. I studied mathematics, my bachelor's degree, and industrial mathematics for my master's degree. I'm currently a Flutter developer at Sabertech in Nigeria, where we provide solutions in PropTech and FinTech. My interests are majorly in robotics, and I've been finding a way of bringing Flutter into robotics. And I'm glad to be with this set of persons, and I'm sure that I'm going to achieve what I'm looking at as my dreams and goals of bringing robots with Flutter through this group.
So, Gotti, why this thing of having robots with Flutter? Explain us, because I am a little bit surprised.
Yeah, I don't know how, but I think I've been looking at it. Maybe I know that there are some things that can be installed into it. Like I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
Nice. Thank you, Gotti, for your presentation. So the thing has changed. The meet when new people enter. So we have some trouble here. I'm gonna be losing some of you. Gerard, you have to open your camera. Everyone on the meet has to have the camera open, please. Mahinur.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
You can hear me?
Yes.
My name is Mahinur. I'm from Egypt, and this is my last year in Faculty of Engineering department in Cairo University. And I'm really passionate about AI and Flutter development. I have joined as a contributor last year in Liquid Galaxy, and it was such an amazing opportunity and amazing experience. And I'm looking forward to be part of this journey again next year.
You say Flutter?
Yes.
Let me introduce you to Dash. It's the smart one I have.
Yes.
Hello. You know Dash. We are gonna do things in Flutter, so let me have the Flutter here, the Dash here. So thank you, Mahinur. Ananya, introduce yourself.
So hello everyone, my name is Ananya, and currently I'm pursuing my bachelor's from Bharatiya in Pune. And my interests are in Flutter. Basically, I'm a Flutter developer.
That's it? You're fast. No, you explain something else. Other things you like. Gotti was on the Flutter with robotics. Impress us and say you want to make something really amazing for health. I don't know.
Okay, so basically I also do explore different tech stacks like web development or basically making website and all. Currently I'm also doing GSoC and C++ and learning more languages.
Okay, thank you very much. Jai Bardhan, introduce yourself.
Yeah, hello. I'm from National Institute of Technology, Nagpur, from Maharashtra, India. So right now I'm in my third year of studies and currently in my fifth semester. And basically, I've been doing app development through Java, Kotlin, Flutter, Android Compose, and so on. Apart from app development, I also do machine learning and also AR and VR. So I've been exploring how I can use machine learning and AR through the app development. And I think for this, the Liquid Galaxy is one of the premier sources of creating such kind of projects. So that's why I want to contribute to LG to projects whatever I get.
Thank you very much. So, say your name because I have said it, but 100% bad. So, say your name, please.
Yeah, my name is Jayavardhan Shukla.
Jayavardhan. So, okay,
Yeah.
I think I can pronounce it right. Jayavardhan. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, who else? David Mas Martinez, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I am David. I am in my last year of computer science in Universitat de Lleida, and I am working in the labs with Andreu, and I'm already working on a project with Flutter, which will help to control the Arca robot, and we will be able to visualize the current state of the tasks that the robot is doing in Liquid Galaxy, and well, we'll at the database we'll work with AI too, and that's what I'm doing right now.
And you're located in Lleida, Spain. For the people that do not know where Lleida is. It's okay. I will say most of the people are from India. Mahinor is from Egypt. Emily is from Canada. Emily, where is Emily? I can see her. Where is Emily? Here. Because my meet has changed and I can't find the people. Most of the people are from India. So thank you, David. Sat, introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Saad Khan. I'm from Mumbai and I'm currently in my third year of computer science and engineering specialization in cybersecurity. I'm a Flutter developer and I recently came across this organization and it really looks interesting to me and I'm hoping forward to making a lot of contribution toward it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sat. Thank you very much. Shashwat, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Shashwat. I'm currently in my third year pursuing my BTech from GSS, and I have some experience in machine learning and blockchain and have developed some applications using Flutter. And I want to just integrate how I can just integrate the ML part of NLP into a Flutter application. I built some APIs through Fast API and integrated image classification part of it for disease prediction for Flipkart hackathon, and that's it, I think so. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think last person will be our relevant contributor and mentor, Yash.
Hi, my name is Yash. I believe most of you have heard texts from me in the Discord channels, in the various Discord channels. I will be helping you around. I'm the mentor for Liquid Galaxy. This is my second time now. And I'll be majorly helping in the field of user experience, and it could be the vast majority of the technical knowledge you need in Flutter and stuff like that. And I'll be around you, helping you in all of the various stages. I hope everyone learns and gets more to this. I would say contributes more and learns more, and because that's the way to go. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Josh, as always. I think there is nobody more in the conversation, so we can go ahead. Let me share the screen again. Let me share my screen again. Okay, let's go. So, one small thing for the people that is new to this thing of Google Summer of Code. So at this moment, right now, we are in November 14. No one knows if next year is gonna have an intern at Google Summer of Code, because there is no organizations still on the Google Summer of Code. Google has an agenda for this. The agenda is something very large. I mean, it takes months. And around February, we will know what are the organizations that have interns for next year. So at this point, no one knows if it's going to be on GSoC. Not you, students, contributors, not us, in that case from the Liquid Galaxy community, but also for the other projects around the world. So the only way that's in red to try to go into is work hard and get achievements from your side, from our side, from everyone's side. First, the organization has to do plenty of work, like meeting with you all, starting to create projects, doing things, and then at some point in January we say to Google, hello Google, we are interested in having again your interns for our contributors, and Google will tell us yes or no. It may happen. It happened once in the past, in 14 years we are on this, that we didn't get interns. It may happen, but the only thing is work and work hard. Okay, I hope you all understand this. Okay, so one important thing is that just a few days ago Google released that Google Summer of Code 2024 is going to happen again. They bring us some information about the statistics. I'm not going to repeat those. If you want to read this is from our website. But there is one thing that is the new stuff, and I want to explain. There is a new smaller size in the projects. For this year is the 20th anniversary of GSoC, I think. Over the past 19 years. This year, 2024 will be the 20th. For I will say 17 years, all the projects were 350 hours. A couple of years ago, Google introduced the 175 hours projects. This means working 8 hours a day, 4 hours a day, but now they have introduced a 90 hours project. This means that even people that is working or is doing whatever kind of other intern or whatever, they also can apply to Google Summer of Code because they can do a smaller project allocating only 90 hours. This is good. It will help many people that has not the opportunity before to enter GSoC. Okay, that's the only new thing, and I think it's very interesting. And I'm looking just to a person. I'm looking to you, Emily Ma. Remember my words. Okay. So, agenda. The official agenda is still unknown. Google will communicate the official agenda for GSoC in a few weeks. But our agenda as Liquid Galaxy community until February approximately. We are gonna do some tasks this autumn to earn credibility. I mean, both us as community and you as possible contributors. And I'm gonna explain those activities in the upcoming slides. Something about GitHub, something about the project that we call it Liquid Galaxy Wiki. Let's do some small Flutter applications, and we are gonna create a specific Flutter interest group. For the reason, I'm bringing again the dash. Hello. Smile. So also we will be doing, as past year, we're gonna be doing training for you all, and we will continue to have these community meetups. For this, remember that you have to register to the Google Developers Community Events platform. Usually I will send you the link. And also I will ask you about, because you are here on the meet and you are listening to everything I say, but some of you that maybe will not be able to attend or in other occasions or whatever, also I will ask you, I will send you information to join the YouTube where we share these streamings. From now till the end of February, we have already 3 different training sessions. One will be a GitHub session by Victor Carreras, one of our mentors. He's a specialist on Flutter, but he's also, as a senior engineer, he's gonna make you a training on GitHub. Could you please raise your hand, whoever of you do not have too much idea about how GitHub works? every one of you knows how GitHub works perfectly, or almost perfectly. So Amit is the only one that has no knowledge about. No, I'm the only one. We are gonna make this presentation anyway, and then we have two presentations from Yash. One about UX, to design nice interfaces, usually in Flutter, and also Yash will give you a training on how to make good proposals. This is one of the most important things to reach a GSoC for next year. And also we will have other presentations from other mentors. We have the very first mentor meet yesterday. We were 12 persons, I think. I posted a photo. And remember that we are a pool something like 50 different mentors around the world. So another question we will do is start the project proposal preparation from now till January. I will talk about this later. And later, more in January, February, we will be doing some pre-Google Summit of Code tasks. But this is going to be announced after Google makes public what organizations are on Google Summit of Code 2024, because we do not want to make you work even harder if we are not going to be on the GSoC. No one knows, so we have to work hard. What else? Let's start for the GitHub. And yes, this is a screenshot of the Yash comments yesterday. That's true. Yash. This year we have a trouble with the person that was in charge of the GitHub, and the projects have been not forked. And this is something we know that's what's going to happen. And for this reason, we are going to do this GitHub training. But the point is that we want to have some new person or two persons that will be in charge of the GitHub. So if any of you think that you have a real knowledge of how GitHub works and you have to demonstrate it to us, we will give you the rights to work on the Liquid Galaxy GitHub for organizing the GitHub. Basically, at this moment, the only thing we have to do is just forking the different projects we developed in the past summer and start to fork the new projects that all of you are gonna start. So I will send another email, but the point is that I want contributors that present as volunteers to be managers of the GitHub. Do you understand? Yes? Fantastic. Next thing, as I said, we are going to create a Flutter interest group. What means that? Plenty of you are there for the Flutter thing, and we have a very tight relationship with the Flutter group at Google. I don't know if you have seen the presentation from Nilay Kuskum. I send you all the link. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it. Nilay is the developer relationships manager at Google for Flutter. She's a friend from many years ago, and we has just bring her to Spain to a big event with high school people. And the idea is to create a specific Flutter interest group. This means that some of you are specifically have interest in group in Flutter, and I want to create something like another sub-community inside the Liquid Galaxy community, specifically for Flutter. Of course, this will be open to anybody. Everything we do is open for anybody. We are open source, but we will be focusing specifically on things for Flutter. For example, when Yash will do his UX training, I'm pretty sure that he will be talking plenty around Flutter. And we have also Google developer experts Alfredo and Victor that are mentors this year on the Google Summit of Code that will give you also presentations on the Flutter thing. So we are going to do some specific stuff for Flutter. So what means creating a Flutter interest group? I want a team of people to organize, create, and share a Google Docs with ideas of activities we can do on this Flutter interest group. Of course, we have the training. We can have, I don't know, a hackathon. We can do a Liquid Galaxy hackathon for Flutter. We can do different events. So I want to create this subgroup. When I mean sub, I mean, of course, it's open to anybody, but doing specific things for Flutter. And also, of course, let me say that this means that the people that are specialists on Java or on whatever other languages cannot be there. Of course, you can be there. You can start with us together, having no knowledge about Flutter. It's a matter that we want as community to have even more activities on the Flutter middleware. Okay. So again, I will send you an email to all on the Discord, and we'll repeat this. I want a team of volunteers, contributors, volunteers, of you or the other people on the list to create this to start to create this community. Okay, understood? Yes, fantastic. Let's go next slide. The wiki. This is something we have been talking for months, and we need to create another repository of information about the project. We have a wiki since the very start of the project. I would say since 16 years ago, and the wiki is not updated for many years. And also the problem is that we have to find the wiki engine. When I say wiki engine, I mean the wiki tool. We need to find a tool like a wiki where we can upload text, snippets of code, images. It has to be searchable, and it has to be at zero cost. I mean, we do not want to pay anything because we don't have budget normally. So we want to put in this repository the main Liquid Galaxy architecture, the main functions with code samples. For example, if any of you start to create a new project and want to know how you connect the tablet to the Liquid Galaxy, of course, you go to our repository, start to browse projects, and then you find the piece of code, you take the piece of code, analyze the piece of code, and copy the piece of code. But we want to have this in a separate document, in a wiki. And not only this, but all the functions you can use in a project. Something like, okay, I want to make an orbit with the Google Earth. How I have to make an orbit? So we will have there, orbit. How to create the orbit? A piece of code explaining what the orbit is, how you can do this in Flutter, in Java, or Kotlin, or whatever language. Okay, as many languages as we can. Something that is a repository for you all when you start a new project. You don't have to be hanging around the old repositories at GitHub. Maybe I can make a joke here, and possibly if you ask Bart or ChatGPT and say, could you please do the function of making an orbit for Liquid Galaxy? Maybe the system answers you, but I'm not sure about this. So again, this requires a team. It's not a person work, it's a team of contributors. Some of the team have to create the platform, some have to capture the information, some have to make arrangements. So I will ask for a team of persons to work on this project. Okay, those are the autumn projects. What else? We're gonna do some code, and this is those are gonna be what I say keys applications in Flutter. So let me ask, for example, Gotsi, do you know what keys means in computer coding? You are a mathematic. You are muted.
You say if I know what?
What means keys?
In Flutter?
No, in Flutter, no. No, don't use Google, man. I'm seeing you typing. No, in Flutter, no. In computing, in coding. When you code,
okay,
or when you make something in computing, what means keys?
I've heard of it, but I think I've forgotten. Something like that. No, I don't think I remember. Keep it simple, something like that.
That's correct. Keep it simple, and the last word is?
I don't know, it's something that foolish.
It's something you don't want to mention, but I'm gonna say it. Stupid.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, stupid. This means, you can close your mic. Keys means that you have to build something very simple and useful. And this may be a 4 icons screen that does, for example, a very simple Liquid Galaxy CMS, just to upload a photo to the screens. Just a simple Liquid Galaxy control tool to relaunch, to reset the Liquid Galaxy. Yes, for example, a nice application we want to see there is a scroll text application. What means that? This will be not Google Earth based, but Chromium based, I mean with browsers. Something like you have very big letters and make a scroll of the letters across the screens of the Liquid Galaxy. Something to make an announcement for an event. Imagine, we are here doing that event, and then suddenly those letters, we are here, appear on very big letters on the Liquid Galaxy screens, and they scroll to the right. So those are simple ideas of projects you will be doing this autumn. But those are simple ideas. It's up to you what kind of idea. So the thing is that one thing to collaborate with the community and to start to show your I say here endpoints. When I say endpoints, I mean if you do things and you create awareness, you explain things to the other colleagues, you work in the community hard, you have more opportunities to reach a Google Summit of Code for next year. Okay, so this is another of the possibilities you have. For this, we will do the following. Just DM me, send me a direct message in Discord with the idea. Do not start to code without this step, because we have to review what are you gonna do. Maybe because you can have a brilliant idea, but we are not interested in this. So if you have an idea of project, just send me a DM. And I will put you a mentor next to you just to develop a very KISS application. KISS means simple and very, very, very small application doing a very short thing. Okay, let's continue. Project proposal. The first thing you will have to do is attend Mentor Jazz live streaming that we will announce in a few days. Review the demo day videos we have on my YouTube channel, because it's on my YouTube channel, or from posts directly in liquidgalaxy.eu. Download the base proposal from a Google Summit of Code 2024 post. This is still not published, will be tomorrow. You will have a Google Docs that you can get it with the basic of the proposal we want from you, and you can start to write at maximum for every person 2 different proposals for projects. Okay, again, like the applications before, do not do a very big proposal with an idea only that you haven't shared with us, because maybe we are not interested. So start to have a simple idea with a page, for example, and share with us, and we will discuss if we are interested in this project or not. And remember, because as we are very early on the Google Summit of Code for next year, we do not expect that we answer you after you send us the document. Not, because we want many different contributors send proposals. Also, we as mentors, we are gonna give you ideas in the following months, not as fast, because the idea is to have it. Usually we have these project proposals around end of December. So still we are early, still a month or a little bit more. So for you that don't know, the proposals are the ideas you propose to us and to Google to make a GSoC intern for next year. So attend Mentor Jazz streaming, review the demo days for you to get an idea of what projects we do, and get the base document, start to write, and so on. So as this presentation is going to be live, it's going to be in our website, you can review it later. What else? Oh, these are a few photos. This is me on the new visitor centers in Sunnyvale, in the California Google campus, main campus. And this is a photo that I cannot take, but I take because we cannot take photos inside the building of Google, but I take this photo. Here you can see, I don't know how much, but we were 200 mentors from around the world in in the reunion. And also I'm going to show you some special. Is that our lovely chocolate table we have. It's a crazy thing. Every mentor from every part of the world brings chocolate there. And then there is an enormous table with, 8 meters of chocolate. And everyone goes there and takes a piece of chocolate and eats. And it's a very funny experience. What else? Now it's your time. Questions and answers about my presentation. I'm going silent and we have Josh here, and let's see if Vedan also can answer some. So if you want to make a question, raise your hand here at the meet. Don't be shy, it's free for you. No questions. Josh, do you have any question to say? Rohit. Okay, Rohit. And Jay Vardhan. Rohit, start you. Unmute yourself and ask.
So actually I was asking about the wiki project that you have mentioned in the slides.
What project?
Wiki.
The wiki. Okay. Yeah.
So that will be a website based, I think.
So the point is that we want a team of contributors to think in this project, and of course usually it's web-based. It has to be web-based because it has to be published in our web. But the point is about what kind of engine we use. I don't know. This is one of the part of the project. Just make a research on what are the available tools like wikis, and then say, okay, we have these options. We will choose which one, and then you will have to make the work of getting the information from the different repositories and so on and create the wiki. Okay,
sir.
Good.
Got it, sir.
Jai Barhan.
So actually I wanted to ask that can we contribute and explore the projects which have been previously done, for example in GSoC 23? Can we contribute to those, like adding features or resolving any bugs or so on?
That's a very good question, and it's a problematic one. Let me explain why. I will say that most of the projects for us are not projects that we will maintain in the time. I say we will not maintain on the time. Why? Because those projects are made by students, by contributors that usually stay with us for 9 months. I have students, contributors that has been with us for 10 years or even more. But usually, Emily is an example. Emily has been with us, she says, from a couple of years, but again, it's something like 4 years. So usually students, contributors stay with us not for a long period. So the goal in a project that is focused on GSoC is to start the project and end the project. Adding more functionalities or recreating the project has to be something that has to be done again for another GSoC. So only for the projects that are interested as a base tool for the Liquid Galaxy, something, for example, the Liquid Galaxy controller. Those people can apply for making commits and so on, but not for the other students, because this is not going to happen. Maybe those are not on the community. And if we want to continue one project of this, we will make again another project. I don't know if I'm explaining right. What was your idea, Jarbahan? What was your idea? To work on what?
Actually, I saw a couple of projects that were done previous year, like for example, the controller application, the smart city controller, and so on. So I was like, it was really interesting to me, and I wanted to like add some features to it, or in some way that was.
Again, this is not something we do usually. We only maintain in the time the applications that are general for the platform, not the specific ones that has been developed by a creator. For example, we did in the past the Liquid Galaxy for Education based on Chromes. This will be a project that is very important for the community, and yes, maybe this one can be maintained, and also we can create other ones. But Usually we will not be maintaining the projects from other students that are already, because remember, when you start a GSoC or any other project, you have to start and finish it with 100% quality. We will not allow you to make a project that is not working good. So for us, of course, in the time, maybe some APIs are deprecated, some whatever bugs there can be, but we will not do usually. So I prefer, Jevahan, you use your time, Sat, you're going to be the next. You use your time on developing that kind of little Flutter applications that we will ask for in this Atom. Think about something like functionalities, short functionalities we can add in a small application. Okay, Sat, up to you.
Sir, actually, I'm a bit confused about the timeline. Can you please state it again that when do we have to start working on the project? Before submitting the proposal or after submitting the proposal? I'm a bit confused about that.
No problem. I can answer, because of course I'm not explaining you all how GSoC works in this moment. We are in a very, very early stage. It's not the moment. But so you mean when you can start to work in your project? This is your question?
Yes, sir.
The question is that you all do not have a project. No one. I explained that you can start to think on the idea. And this is the proposal. And a proposal is only a text. It's a text, 4 pages text. If you want to work on something, you have to work on the different side projects for the community, like doing the little kids applications in Flutter, doing the Liquid Galaxy wiki, doing the Flutter interest group, the 4 different actions I have explained. Okay, but not about your project, because we don't know, Sat, if you're gonna be on GSoC next year. Not me, not you, not anyone. Remember my words at the beginning. So it has no sense for you to start to work on a project unless you want to do the project without going to a GSoC that we can discuss. Usually this is only for students that are with us for something like 9 months. Like David, for example. David is already working on a project by its own because he's doing his practices and end of career project. But no one is on the GSoC. No one, not David, not any of you. Do you understand the process?
Yes, sir. Thank you for clarification, sir.
No, and if you have questions, please ask, because as I said, today's presentation was not about explaining you how GSoC works. We will have many more presentations in the following months. We are very early and we are only focusing in doing things this autumn. Any other one that is raising hand? Alfredo, I think you are here. Is Alfredo here? No, I think it was here, Alfredo. Okay, any other question? Josh, do you want to mention anything?
I just want to say that this is a time, guys. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask, because do not be shy for anything, because we are a healthy community. We just want to help around, and collaboration is a very good part of that process. So just ask around any question, anything that you are struggling, you are thinking that you might struggle in the future, anything that you might not know so well, just feel free to ask. Right?
Collaboration, and I will add communication. Vedan, you are the communication guy. Explain about the communication. Why is important, the communication?
Now, I've also mentioned it in some of my presentations that communication is important, because you need to show that you are aware of the technology, you know about it. If you don't communicate with the community and you don't prove to them that you know about the technology, then it won't be communicated to them, and the other people will think that you are a newbie or a beginner, which you really don't want. You need the mentors team to know that you are really well versed with the Liquid Galaxy technology, and of course with Flutter, by making KISS apps, as Andrew said. And that's why communication is important.
I want to communicate with you. So it's also next to the technology thing. It's also a personal thing and a very important. Remember, we are a community, and this is something. It has to be something about personal relationships. In some time, you will start to have communications between you because you will be doing some common projects with teams. You will start maybe having conversations with Yash as a mentor, with Vedan as a mentor, and with many other mentors. And it's not only about you show up your skills in technology, but also that you show up your skills in the so-called soft skills, communication and so on, presentations, and so those are very, very important also. Mahinur, explain us how was your trip last year with the mentor of the group of girl mentors that I assigned to you.
Yes, it was. Communication was very communicate with my main mentor Claudia and my other mentors Karini and Emily and lots of all mentors. Actually, we have to communicate with them all to gain much experience, and everyone helped in some things.
Very important to share both technical skills. Close your mic, Mahinur. Very important to show your technical skills, your soft skills in communication, and sharing with your other colleagues ideas, helping them. If you have some knowledge on something and someone is needing something, use the Discord and ask, okay, I'm having this trouble with this part, could you please help me? And other people will help, like Yash has been doing those parts that is explaining your basic questions about GSoC, but other people will talk about technical things and so on. Again, last minute. Any other questions? Raise your hand. So, as a recap, I will post. Gossi, please go ahead. Unmute yourself.
All right. So my question is. I'm not so good at back end, so I don't know if eventually I'm taking in for the GSoC 2024. Will I be having a problem for the back end? Because I know how to integrate whatever comes from the back end, but I always know how to integrate that with the Flutter. So I just wanted to ask that question.
Let me ask Josh to answer this question.
I would say if you have any trouble in the backend part, it is, I would say, more or less something you can work on in the time. You are still early in the process. I would say you still have got a lot of time to learn. There are some, I would say, small mini projects, sort of brownie points that will be launching time to time before you get on the proposal writing, before you get on the, I would say, the real actual project. There are a lot of things that are going to come in the timeline, and we are just very early right now. So I would say it is not a must-have that you know everything right now. You just continue to learn as well as develop, and over the time you will be, I would say, a skillful person on all the fields you do not know right now. So yeah, I hope that answers it.
And Gotzi, I would say another question also. When you say backend is a very complex word, because you think as a backend in many, you can think many different things. But imagine that maybe you don't really need a backend. What do you think about a backend for a Flutter application? To be true, it's only having SQLite inside your project in whatever IDE you use, usually Android Studio, and this is it. So this is not a backend. I mean, a backend is something really more complex. Most of our applications will run just with a database and a front end in Flutter. So, for example, the communication with the Liquid Galaxy is just adding a few libraries we have to use SSH on Flutter, and this is it. So, I will say most of the applications will not have a real backend. So, I am right, Josh?
That's absolutely correct.
So, you don't have to be so scared, I would say, about having a backend, because most of the applications do not require you to launch an application server or a huge database and having plenty of servers. No, we decided some years ago that our applications are going to run in a tablet, maybe with Flutter, with Kotlin, with Java, but are not going to run in a computer. So, and are not going to have a huge database. For example, David. Hello, David. David, at the very beginning of his project, started to work on what database would you choose, David, at the very beginning?
I chose IMDb, I think.
So at some point, I tell you, don't go this way. We are not going to have a database in a server. This is not the way we do the things. You are going to have your database in the tablet. And believe me, a tablet computer now, I would say any tablet you can get for $300 is a larger computing power than a computer from 15 years ago that was a server. So a tablet is able to run everything we need. So this is not a backend for real. So Gochi, discard your tremors or your worst ideas because it's not going to be as difficult. Go ahead, Amit.
All right, thank you very much. I think that answers it.
Do you want to say something, Amit? No?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I say thank you very much. I think that answers it.
Okay. Thanks. Any other question? No? Okay, we are almost an hour. That's enough for today. If there is no questions, again, I will post this on the Liquid Galaxy site. I will post a relation of the tasks we want you to do and what's the method for you to apply. Thank you very much, Emily. You're the best. We have here the recap of today's meeting, and we will see you in the upcoming weeks on the many different meetups of the community like this one and different trainings we are going to have in Flutter, in artificial intelligence, in Java, in UX, and many other things. Okay? Nothing else. Thank you for coming. See you soon. Bye-bye.